floor, baby. We're matted. Out on the open road, y'all. So we're about 20 minutes out from Norwalk Raceway Park. First time taking this thing on the highway since the brakes in the rear end. Seems to do all right. Good oil pressure. We just gave her a fresh oil change. So we're gonna get her to the track and see what she can do. I removed the passenger seat. The spare tire I'm gonna take out when we get there. And I removed the rear seat also. Saved us about a total of 90 pounds. So it's something, you know. So I'll probably keep on hammering down here and see you guys when we get there. Well, y'all, we made it. So I'm just sitting here waiting around until they call small or street tire cars. Got to do this film quick because they keep playing music and I don't want to get copyrighted. Not like it matters anyway, but so hopefully in a little bit here we'll be able to maybe get up there and do something. I don't know. Maybe they called small tires before we came in here. I'm not too sure. So we're just playing the waiting game. So I'm gonna kick back and relax. And fortunately, I'm here solo, so I'm gonna have to leave all my stuff like on the ground by my chair. Hopefully nobody takes it. I don't think they will. It's not like they'd be taking anything good anyway. So we'll see what happens. I'll see you guys here soon. All right, y'all. So I misunderstood her. I thought she said when you go up there for your class, which is street tire, I thought she meant like I would get teched in then. So I was thinking about it and I was just like, I feel like I can go up there now because I've seen a couple people going up there. And she goes, so I went and asked her and she goes, yeah, you can go up there whenever. I said, oh, okay, cool. So I'm taking the car up there now to get teched in. Hopefully we pass and hopefully we didn't waste our time. Realistically, I guess at the end of things, at least,
Okay, so that cleanup has concluded.
Oh, they're cleaning up the track. So anyway, I was, because I'm wondering, I'm like, I don't hear any cars running, so they're cleaning up the track. Anyway, so I'm going to go up there and get this thing teched in. And like I said, hopefully we're good. And if not, at least we got the, you know, thing in as far as driving in an hour out and seeing how she does after all that work. So, let's see what happens. Roll this son of a biscuit up. All right, y'all. We're all tucked in. And they're running street tires right now, so we can go get up there, which is pretty cool. We're gonna keep our window down, lanes 1 and 2. I think he said. Cool. Let's get on up there and see what she runs. Now we still have street tires on here, so this thing ain't gonna do nothing crazy. But we'll do a little burnout, you know, why not? Why the heck not, you know? Learned a couple things since I was here last time. We'll get in the single yellow. This person looks like to me, next to me, he doesn't know what he's doing. Baby, we're matted. It felt pretty good. Felt quicker than before, that's for sure. Cool. Now, another thing, I don't know where to go here. I've never been to this racetrack. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we can just go straight back up there and get another hit. I don't know. We were moving though, which is cool. What's this guy doing? doesn't spin off the line. I mean, I didn't really have too much time to hold it, but I think we're at about 1200 RPM. So that's, you know, nothing crazy. But that guy behind me, you're supposed to go in at the first light and wait until the other guy is. He probably didn't know that because he went through the beams right in the beginning. So might have messed us up on holding a little longer, but let's get our slip and see what we did. Thank you. Oh, I was about to say, dude. Man, I was reading 1,000 foot. I thought we ran a 12-second. It was actually, we ran a 14.35. So that's great, dude. At 98 miles an hour, that's a new PB. It's not much, but that's pretty freaking cool. So I think I'm gonna try to go up here again and see if they're still letting us run street tires, because I'll run it down again. I don't care. 14.358. Our reaction time was 0.362, which is pretty good. Not, you know, oh, you want it lower than that. But 60 foot, 2.198. 330, 6.187. 8th mile, 9.351 mile per hour. That's pretty good. A new PB, getting close to the 13s. So I don't know if they're gonna run street tires again. We'll see what happens. Pretty cool. The guy at Tech was like, well, if you were running blah blah blah, I wouldn't pass you. Come on, man, it's a stock car.
Do you feel this vehicle is safe for highway travel?
Yes, I do. Yes, I really do. I believe that. I know it's not pretty to look at, but it'll get you where you want to go.
Now, you got no outside mirror.
No, we lost that.
You have no functioning gauges.
No, not a one.
Still street tire, or we're still good, or no?
No.
Okay, that's what I wasn't sure, so yeah. I'll turn around. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't sure, so I have to wait until they call again, because it looks like obviously there's not a lot of street tire cars here. So, but hey, first rip, and we ran a PB, getting closer to that 13 seconds. I'd really, really, really like to try to get in that 13 seconds before we do any type of converter. We're really close. So maybe taking a little bit of weight out helped us. So I guess we're gonna go back and wait on the loudspeaker until it says we're able to go. So y'all, here's the slip. I was the right lane. Reaction time 0.362, which obviously could be better, but we're still learning. 60 foot, 2.198. 330, 6.187. I'm sure in the 8th mile, 9.35. Total time at 14.358 at 98 miles an hour. Pretty good. I'll take it. You know, first pass here, and we hit a PB, gotta take it. You know, you gotta take what you can get. So I guess maybe we try to do one more run and see what we do. Well, maybe we'll try to do 2 more runs. I'd like to get 2 more in, and then I'm kind of good, you know? So I'll see you guys here in a bit. Everybody's set up. There's so many people here. And then here's mine. Gotta start somewhere, boys. I guess it'd be good to kind of peek under this girl, see if we see any leaks. Nothing. Solid. I'll frickin' take it, man. Man, whoever did this body work must be a genius. Look at that gloss. Oh, yeah. Well, y'all, it's getting dark out here and we're still frickin' waiting. See this thing on my head? I banged my head underneath the car when I was changing oil. I'm a mess. I'd like to get one more pass in, you know, that's what I'm waiting for. Kind of thinking I like Dragway 42 a little bit better. Seems like they run stuff quicker there. I don't know. Here, I mean, I've been waiting at least an hour and a half, which is, I don't know if that's normal, but a lot of people here though too, so we'll see. Well, y'all, we're getting out of here. Unfortunately, we're only going to be able to get one pass in. At least we ran a better score, but I sat here for a whole hour. It's dark out now. And then I was thinking, I heard the guy come on the loudspeaker. I'm thinking, oh, they're going to call street tires now, DOT. No, they call junior dragsters. And when I was pulling in here, I seen a lot of junior dragsters. I mean, a freaking lot. And those take forever because I've watched them before. They have to, when they're hooking them up, they start them with like a tool and all this stuff, like a starting tool or whatever. And I don't have time to be sitting here all night. And I'm not running as the last pass tonight at 10:30. I'm not doing it. I should have went to Dragway 42. That's what I should have done. So I guess I'll see you guys at home and we'll kind of do a recap of what we got going on and what happened. All right, I pulled over here because, I don't know, this thing feels like it's making some weird noises, man. Woo, man. I gotta get you guys off here real quick and see what's going on. All right, y'all, so I go in here to touch this drum and oh man, it's freaking hot. I have really no way to kind of jack this thing up. I don't know if it's hanging up or if I have it adjusted too much. So I got to try to figure out what I'm going to do here. Well, y'all, I climbed up under there and I readjusted that adjuster piece in there. And I tried to bring it in some because I think the brakes might have been adjusted too far out. Once they got some movement in them, either they're stuck or something. But I tried to get the wheel off here and I can't because this thing's all like worn out and stuff. I got the car jacked up, but just don't have the tools to take that wheel off. So I guess I'm just gonna put it on the ground and drive it a bit and see if I can feel anything weird. Oh boy. Oh yeah, did I mention I'm like 50 minutes from home still? So great. Well, y'all, thank God my mom lives close to the track. She was probably, well, she's 30 minutes. I drove about 15, so she's about 12 from where I was. So I got over here and I adjusted that adjuster all the way in. And I was pouring this water on this brake drum just to freaking cool it off because it's not bad now. I can actually pick it up. It was steaming. No, that wasn't freezing cold water. You put freezing cold water on really hot stuff like that, it'll crack and warp and do a bunch of crazy stuff. So thank God it was warm room temperature. So I'm gonna hopefully slide this drum on with ease. And if not, we're gonna figure something out. All right, y'all, we made it back to the homeland. Bombed it on the freeway here. Yeah, this thing's still hot. Oh yeah. At least we made it, man. We're right down the road from my house. So the only thing I'm thinking is that possibly we got a bad brand new drum. The new adjuster we put on there is too long. But you seen I could slide that drum on, off and on pretty easily. So I don't know, we're gonna dig into it and see what we can find. Whoa. Many days later, we're out here because I had to buy different parts. The reason why I had to buy different parts was because I'm an idiot. So I got home that night, that wheel was still dragging. I had the adjuster in all the way, still didn't seem to matter. So I said, dude, there's gotta be something wrong. Something's gotta be wrong. I was thinking that maybe the adjuster we put on there, the new one, was too long and it was, you know, is aftermarket and it was not the right size or length or whatever, and it was pushing out on it even though it was all the way in. That wasn't our issue. I was thinking maybe one of the wheel cylinders were sticking. That wasn't our issue. So I ended up coming back here, and I already changed this, okay? And we were on the problem was on the passenger side. I'm on the driver's side right now. So when I went on the driver's side or passenger side, I'm looking and looking. I started looking stuff up, and what ended up happening, I figured out, is that drum brakes have there's a shoe for the back and a shoe for the front of the actual drum. Well, I didn't know that. So on the passenger side, in the rear of a drum brake system, you have a long shoe and a short shoe. The short shoe goes up front and the long shoe goes in the back. Now I changed this just to see if it would work, which it did. I had on the passenger side, because like I said, I didn't know this, I had on the passenger side a long shoe in the back and a long shoe in the front. So it was dragging. And on the driver's side, I had the short shoe and the short shoe, so it wasn't gonna grab it at all. So I just learned that I was an idiot, and not really an idiot, just inexperienced in drum brakes, really, because I think I've maybe done one set of drum brakes, and that was on the IROC back in the day. And I know I didn't even replace the shoes. I just took them off and put them back on, if I even did that. I can't remember, it was so long ago. So because I've always just had disc brakes. So that's our problem. And you can see the old drum here off the passenger side. Let me flip this guy around here. Well, you see how glossy and shiny this is? And you see how like matte that is? That's kind of how hot this thing got. And I didn't want to risk it and it be like warped from getting that hot, because I mean we had a pretty good amount, about like 40-minute driving, probably 45 minutes to 50 minutes of driving on that rotor like that. Thankfully I felt like the axle hub and it didn't feel like it got hot or anything like that. So realistically all our heat was right at the brakes. So that's why I bought all new shoes and a new drum, because the driver's side was fine. There was no heat. That thing was cool. It was not hot, so got lucky there. But so I'm gonna put all new shoes on and this drum. So pretty much I'm gonna throw all this crap on and take her for a test drive and see how she does. I took her for a test drive the night that I swapped those shoes over, and the passenger side seemed better. I can't say that it got better. It possibly is because that drum is warped. When you get stuff super hot like that, stuff warps easily, especially, you know, these newer, cheaper drums. And maybe if it was a factory one, it'd be a little bit better. Like I said, thankfully we didn't get any heat around the actual axle tube to ruin our brand new bearing that we put in there. So, I mean, realistically, when you get down to it, we ran a faster time either way. We just had to deal with a little bit of, you know, headaches, but we ran a faster time with a wheel dragging. So if we can get this wheel freed up, which I'm guessing we will be able to, then hopefully we can run a faster time. So once I get this done, it'll probably be into next week that I'm going to try to go down there again the day before I go on vacation, because I'm going to be gone for a week. That's why my other video took kind of like 2 weeks to come out, because I was on vacation. Gotta go see the old pops down in Florida. So that'll probably be a week after this video comes out, and we'll get back down there and hopefully run a faster time. 3/10 doesn't seem like a lot of time in a grand scheme of things, but to me it is. You know, we're working towards that way. It's not like we went there and ran slower. So getting him a little bit more dialed in. We'll get these drum brakes on, and hopefully it'll be good. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button for me. For now, take it easy.